Hi guys, and welcome to Rage's Tank School. I'll be using this recent gameplay of an 80-0 match I had on Aerodrome to highlight a few tips for you. Right now I'm just taking up position on my usual spot on this ridge line here. From this spot here you can generally control the flow of the map, and you can cut the majority of reinforcements off from Charlie Hangar, and of course it's also a perfect place to engage tanks and you have room to get out if they take the upper hand. Take note of the belly rat I just killed. You'll see him later in the game. Just pushing up now, testing the water, see if I can draw some infantry out to attack me and then kill them.
Oh, whatever, fuck you.
Fortunately you can't hear my friends on party chat, but I've just been informed as a stag hound on Delta. This is quite unexpected and not to plan.
Oh, that's a fucking Valentine.
If you're on comms with your teammates, always get them to point out tanks as soon as they see them. It'll give you tactical advantage.
Tank down.
Generally, I'll just sit here and wait for a push on Alpha. You can easily push up or back depending on the situation. Soon you'll see me push back real hard. Going third person quickly because I hear footsteps near me. So notice how I use my quick prepare there to get out of the ambush.
Double loading glitch, gotta hate it.
The key to surviving an ambush such as that is to react quickly. Be one step ahead of them. Get out of there as soon as you can. Don't bother fighting. Fight to your advantage. Now my focus has shifted off the game and onto my own defence. I'm just quickly scanning around, making sure there's no more enemies for them to spawn back on and attack me again.
Fuck's in me now. Coming in spawn.
Most likely a tank. Notice how I pop my quick repair. Now I'm not in a position to fight that tank. I have to back off and repair myself. Rather than be patient though, the tank has come to me, and to my surprise he actually drives straight past me, putting me in a brilliant position to take him out.
Oh, it's a Valentine Mark 8. Fucking hell! Oh my fucking god, guys! You take away my fucking AT round! I lost the fucking tank kill because they're useless on this. They don't know what they're fucking doing.
Well, I'm sure glad I got that off my chest. Love you, dice. You'll just have to bear with me here while I get this rant off my chest.
Game is fucking I don't want to do it. Fucking if they nerf the Valentine, well fuck it, I'll literally get rid of this game. It's the last good thing in the game, that tank.
Going to move over to Charlie Hangar, see if I can attack them from their side quickly. At the same time, I'm ready to get out of there because I know this is a dangerous position to be in, being well forward of any friendly infantry cover. That's one tip I'd give to new tankers, is always stick with your friendly infantry. They act as a screen for you, protecting you, repairing you and alerting you to nearby enemies.
Holding down this line, which doesn't seem to be strategically effective as it once was. Got him. Smoking your body and moving to support. Back in the day, all you used to have to do was hold this fucking position where I was and you'd win the game. Oh, cheers, thanks guys. 29.
Once again, you'll see another example of a tank that's pushed well too far forward to be of any use to his team. The only thing that's certain about a push like that is death. Now it's time to try and take on Charlie Hangar. I can see the Blueberries haven't capped it yet, so I'm going to lend a hand to see if we can't cap it together. What I'm going to do is slowly move up, taking out enemies as I go, not just drive directly onto the cap. You've got to reduce the cap first, work it down. I will step foot on the cap just to see how many enemies are on it, but at the same time I'm ready to get out of there immediately. By quickly going in and then backing off, you get enemies drawn to you. They'll rush from their positions and be easy prey. Seeing that we have the majority in the hangar, I'm still going to be very careful because I know there's enemies around and all it takes is a few dynamites and mines and I'm done. But I'll just keep scanning third person, looking around, helping the Blueberries. You might be tempted to think, oh, there's only one on, I'll be fine. Wrong. You're in a very dangerous position still, and they'll still be going for you.
We have taken objective Taser.
One high side. What, how can I not? Oh yeah, that's a tank, that's a heavy.
Once again, tank's got the upper hand on me. He's fired the first shell. Rather than bother responding, and also due to the limited armor-piercing ammo I got, I'll pull back and flank him instead.
Thanks to dice, I've got 2 armor-piercing rounds remaining, so I've got to go flank.
Just admit, I got a bit distracted by an enemy push on Charlie Hangar and forgot all about that tank for the time being. Too distracted because I didn't even realise I'd capped Delta, which is normally a trigger for me to go back and re-clear that objective. Might have actually worked out because in holding Charlie Hangar as we did, we pretty much prevented the collapse of the entire front line, which would have pushed us all the way back to spawn. So it's arguable. Notice how in this tank battle I used my quick repair to pretty much put my health up to 150%. Now you've got to be careful in doing this, make sure you're near a resupply crate, which I am, and this pretty much allows you to take on heavies. Now that the Blueberries have got the situation on Delta and Echo under control, I decided to push up a bit and see what we find up close. If you're wondering why I'm not pushing up to Alpha and helping the Blueberries, that's pretty simple. There's a lot of enemies in between Charlie cross, so we're pushing to Charlie from Bravo, Alpha, and also the tank spawn is due. That's not a wise position to be in. Sure enough, the tank came to me as usual, and he's got the upper hand, so I'm getting the hell out of there and just kill a few people along the way, I guess. We may have almost 200 ticket advantage over the enemy. Right now, if them capping Charlie Hangar, we're pretty much in a dangerous position as a team. I've really got to work hard here and try and recap Charlie and push on through. But not before we destroy that tank which is trying to ram Weighty Daddy over there. Not a real big fan of tank ramming and abusing the physics as it is. Just, yeah, it's ungentlemanly.
That's what you get. We got Artie strike too, Weighty.
Now that the arty strike's cleared, Weighty and I can push up to the lip of the hangar and try and suppress the enemies in there, thereby allowing the Blueberries to get foot on the cap.
Aufpassen, da ist Gefahr!
Notice how I have my tank angled on a 45-degree angle. That's just to reduce the damage caused by Piats and Japan Force. I might be exposing my side armour to the centre of the hangar. The blind zone and a zone where I reckon the enemies are at, they have to face my front armour. Basically, you got to think like the enemies. You got to think, if I was in this hangar and there's a tank pushing, where would I go to attack the tank? Now that Charlie hangar's secured, let's back up to that high ridge line and a potential push to Alpha if needed. I was being stupid and exposing my rear armour and I didn't see the tank. Fortunately, that other tank somehow didn't see me, so I won. With Captain Oblivious down, it's time to smoke up, turn my tank to face the right direction and allow the blueberries to build a resupply. Well, yes, I could push up here, but also look at the tickets, the game's under control. I can have a bit of a break. Little did I know though, these little farming breaks were having a bit of a toll on the enemy team. The salt levels were reaching peak intensity, and as I was about to find out. I applaud his efforts for PTFO tanking. What this bloke is doing is wrong. You can't face multiple infantry and a hostile cap and face a tank at the same time. He should have backed out. Another key part of the tanker's job is also to take out camping snipers. In their spawn or in their positions, you see that glint, you shoot. On maps like Aerodrome and Mercury, this is what you need a tanker to do. Noticing the blueberries are having a bit of a hard time defending Delta, we decide to push back and give them a hand.
Verdammter Panzer!
Be warned, we have lost objective Friedrich.
Das da! Dort müsst ihr vorsichtig sein!
Thank you, boys.
We have lost
Remember that salt I mentioned earlier? Well, you're about to see it.
They fucking blew it up again. I got no fucking shells.
Looks like Lee has joined our team. Not only is this player out of region, he's also incredibly salty. Once you become an established tanker, you get used to dealing with players such as this. They'll go out of their way to try and annoy you any way they can. Fortunately for me though, I have some friends who can help me out and rebuild and resupply. Behaving like Lee on the other hand you're not going to make many friends. With the game almost over, I'm just going to move up here to Charlie Hangar, see if I can't get a few more kills. Right now, game's done and dusted, we've won. It's all a matter of getting as many kills as you can before it ends. You'll often hear me talk about working down a cap, reducing its defences before pushing in. Well, this is pretty much what I'm doing here. One thing you must be careful of when moving into the hangar is mines. They usually put them on that line there on the entrance to the hangar, and also they put them behind the sandbags too, where you can't see them. Always be very careful. With mines now giving a guaranteed track disable, if you get a track disable there, you're gone. Simple as that.
Careful, we're getting really soggy now. The tank looks high.
And while yes, it might not be fun to be killed by the same tank 6 times to 0, but there's a right way to go about it. And that thing on this map, I would suggest a Churchill gun carrier.
Another over there, waiting.
But you should only probably really use a gun carrier to take out problematic tanks. For most times, a Valentine complete with 6-pounder is all you need to dominate this map.
We'll get destroyed, Devo.
And the pest with 120 ping is back. This time he's in a Hanamag, blocking the entrance to Charlie Hangar, blocking our shells and copping damage. He must be furious.
Vielen Dank dafür.
Oh, yep.
Objective Friedrich has been lost, soldiers.
One more ammo.
Fortunately, the well-meaning support that just repaired me also repaired Lee, and he's going to use that to ram my friendly tanker Weighty Daddy into the enemy, causing his death.
Come up to smoke you, Palombi.
We are losing objective Dora, soldiers.
A situation on German team where Fox has been capped by the enemy but you still have Delta Echo. You've got to watch that right
behind us.
They will be pouring out into either Delta or Echo in numbers.
Shit! I can't engage, the fucking resupply's down. I'm taking over in friendly infantry.
One last ditch tactic I have is to draw an enemy tank that's following you, chasing you, only has eyes view into a group of blueberry players. Usually, assaults being aggressive little buggers they are, will put dynamite and help you out.
What? Cheers. Close blocking here. Oh, thank you, Landy. Absolutely lifesaver. Oh shit, sorry. Smoking it.
Das war's gut bei mir.
Lee, 015. Going to message him, what's the problem?
Well, I must admit, I would prefer to message him my address so I could beat the living crap out of that little prick. But being a colonel in a platoon, you have to be diplomatic.
We are losing objective Dora.
mate, cleaned up that.
Normally, I definitely would not be this aggressive, but considering the game's about to end, they can't destroy me in the amount of tickets remaining.
And losing a pack wagon. Oh, 84 and I almost bet my best score. Ah, fucking alarms are going off. Fuck up. Came from a fucking phone, it's gonna do my fucking head in! What? I fucking nailed that little cunt in the head and it only does 80 damage.